Alright, welcome to JCCI Racing, where we're taking on Spa, and yes, we're actually starting up in first. Possibly for the first time ever. We've got the fastest qualifying lap, picked it up after one short practice lap, first practice lap actually, never got a second one in, at Spa. So, the benefits of perseverance, we've raced Spa before, it was already in the muscle memory, so now all we have to do is survive. So let's see if we can stay at the top of the pack, make sure you get your brake balance right where you're comfortable. And this is not the big time meta car of the week, it's the GTR actually, but the Porsche 911 that I'm going to be racing is not meta, but it's the car I'm most consistent with, and that's hopefully what's going to lead to success. If we can survive Spa, it can be a little wild at the end of this straightaway, often. And knowing your car, oh so important, because if I would have done an early shift there at 130 miles per hour in the fifth, we would have had the pack right on us. Now the right behind us, they're nipping at our heels, but one wrong shift and we're going to be right in the mix. And they're still nipping. We're gonna have to drive our best lap over and over. We got a 123, but there we need to be in second, otherwise you will go off track and you need to get back before the end of the candy. So that was a horrific line through there. Do not repeat that one. That's a what not to do. And we will be getting passed for sure, probably by 2-3 cars with this penalty on. We want to defend the middle here, defend the apex. Not going to defend this time. He's got I thought he had way too much speed on us. I think he's just being patient because he knows he'll get the easy pass here with the penalty. Hey, film this, and Mr. Sosa himself. Alright, so Spa this week, we might be getting into the B League if we can just survive the crashes and the bashes, if we can, you know, take a beating and just, you know, keep on eating. Keep on ticking. Alright, Super Doofus is in the house. We've got Sosa, we've got Philness. Thank you so much, guys, for making it in. Howdy. Alright, falling into third here. Knight Rider Jim, good evening, good sir. Thank you for making it in. We actually started, we did a thing! Took one crack at a qualifying lap. And crack one, actually, had to let go of the pedal there, a quarter throttle off. Crack one got us 223.9 for the beginning of the week. That's putting us right in first. Yeah, it was a pretty bad showing up to Grandma's house for me right there. You can hear the AMG behind us. Top the candies here. Folks, don't forget to check out Philness's channel. Give him a good old like and subscribe. Same thing for Super Doofus and Sosa. All teammates, all great racers. All better racers than I. But please, if you haven't already done so, help this channel out by hitting that like button. It really helps the channel grow. Lets YouTube know that they can safely put this up as a potential for people to watch, you know, put the thumbnail on their scroll, their possible videos to watch list. And that is how we're going to get more community members in, more viewers, and some of those viewers will turn into community members, and with more people will on more knowledge, and we all know that more knowledge is more power. And that's what we're seeking to get here. Oh, and you got Chowder in the house. Chowder Pouch, how are you, buddy? I left you a comment on your channel. Good racing, my friend. Always good to see you racing. Alright, get down into it. Oh, ice cream run. You want to save some money, Tom? Make sorbet. You don't need an ice cream machine. You just need a blender. You throw in a little bit of maple syrup. Roughly 3 cups of, let's say, strawberry. 1 lemon, cut it in half, squeeze it in there, squeeze the juice into there. And that's, and a can of coconut milk. And there you've got your sorbet. You blender it, throw it in the freezer, and an hour later, you've got a fantastic sorbet. We made strawberry sorbet day before yesterday. And today we made pineapple banana sorbet. Pretty even race. I lost first, but now I seem to be holding on to third, which is a good thing. It's still podium, but I definitely think we can get some firsts in if we don't have too many of those. Forced him to the outside there so that I could hold on to the inside of the apex. Sliding is not the fast way around the track, as we all witnessed right there. Kenzu, we can hear that AMG. What is it? What engine is in the AMG? I think it's a 5, is it a 5-liter V8? Twin turbo 5-liter V8? Gonna draft behind him here for a bit, give him a bump draft. He's a little quick back onto that, a little quicker than I, back on that throttle. And I gave him a little bit of distance, but that distance isn't a bad thing, because it'll give us the time to react if he gets on the brakes early. Oh, I think we can catch him here. I think we can catch him. Let's bring this rate up to 160. He went through there very quickly. I would have had him if you would have made just a small mistake, but no, he went through there just the way you're supposed to. And Mary LaPalme picking up a 223. And Chatter Pouch saying bonsoir, Johnny. Well, bonsoir, right back at you, friend. Oh. Threw myself into a little bit of a power slide there. Yeah, he's doing a good job. I'm in 4th. It's not horrible. It's very good, but I have lost 4 positions, which isn't so good. You'd have to be feeling a little more pressure here to break to last minute. And that's exactly what I've done. We've got 3.8 seconds ahead. So it might just save me. Or the penalties we're going to pick up might put us in 5th. Let's find out. Marie Lapalme was right behind me, and she actually had the fastest lap. Right on. So right now it looks like we're going to stay in 4th. I guess we got to wait a minute to find out. Yeah. And I don't have my phone on me to check the live chat. I'm going to have to maybe run upstairs. In the meantime, I will say cheers, folks. Happy Monday. Money-making Mondays. And it says pole position. 4th counts as a pole position. I thought that was more nice try. You didn't quite get. Oh, pole, maybe because we started off in 1st. I'm not sure. Oh, Super Doofus on controller. Going back to your sweet old school controller. So we picked up a 4th. Congratulations to Stick for Life. I hope that S safety rating going down is more about going off track yourself than sending people off track. We got Geezy up, picking up a silver, and bronze for Kenzu. Good racing, Kenzu. You did that quite well. And I'm curious, do we have any lobby racers tonight? In the meantime, I am going to go and work at pick up a faster lap time. And if someone would like to, if there is desire for a lobby tonight, great. If not, we'll definitely do one tomorrow night. If not, I'll do a second race. But in the meantime, I am. All right. Is anyone willing to start up a lobby that I can then just join in, sort of get the lobby going? And when you've got the 6 racers, I'll come in and be that 7th racer. We got people on the friends list doing some serious work. Sim GT, Porsche GT, Lead Pencil, Roco, JCCR Ronin, The Dark J, New Genetics, fantastic speeds and times, folks, very impressive. Let's see what we can do here. Can we pull off a 222? Catch a little bit of apex here. Ease. Oh, got to ease into the pedal there. That was an important lesson to learn off track, not during the race. Low 223 would be great, but the goal is to get into the 222s, become part of that 222 club. Qualifying starting off not so great. Should be a little closer to the lead car. Up to Grandma's house, went just fine. We got us our cookies. Rev it out, holding in 5th all the way down the straight. Some cars like the GTR probably getting to 6th for this section. A little bit of a power slide, but the Porsche does a great job holding on. Through there, no issues. top of the candies. Quick little braking. Ooh, and it didn't brake enough beforehand and braked all through the apex, so it's very slow. Not too good. Tom, let me know on through the comments. Since I don't have my phone, I can't check it up. Let me know if someone's getting a lobby going. Not sure, Super Doofus, if you can race tonight, but I know that you do a great job building a lobby or film this. Oh, just skimmed below the 222. We'll get there. We just have to nail this first turn. There we go. Much tighter, much closer. We'll get 222 this time around. We can already see our ghost from last lap. Oh, that's not good. In the 911, you do not want to catch that inside apex. I don't know why I called it insect followed by incest, but thanks for continuing to watch. Despite me having a very mixed up mouth this evening, and most evenings at that. Alright, 222 is gonna happen if we don't crash. The ghost car is someone way back there, so we should get a very safe 222. Oh, that or the ghost car is right on us, in which case, still think we'll get the 222. Second gear for rotation around this turn. Here we're just going to give it a little bit of brakes on the candy. And again, we're leading behind our ghost. So I'm even wondering if we got a 221 in us this week. From the outside, cut through, put on your big boy pants, don't let go of the pedal. I did, but if you want to get it just right, don't let go of the pedal. Ooh, and I got whipped right there by my own vehicle. 222.8, so 1.1 seconds off. We're in the 222 club. And after that first turn, oh, fantastic. Ronan's got the lobby set up. I'm gonna finish this lap and I'll be right over, unless you tell me there's already enough racers to immediately start the race, in which case I don't want to keep anyone waiting. I will quit right off. Let me know, Ronan. Is the lobby up to 6 racers? Ooh, big mistake there. Oh, okay. I'm coming right over to the lobby. Best time 222.8. I think that'll safely keep us in the top 3 for podium in the C class. At least for Tuesday. Come Wednesday, who knows how much faster cars will get. Whatever lobby you're in, you need to sort of progress your lap time, qualifying lap. And I'm just trying to get a qualifying lap that'll hopefully keep me in the top 5 for the entire week. All right, folks, come join the lobby. Let's see what it's called. Possibly JCCR something or another. I like Spa. I like Spa a lot. And a lot of that has to do with just practicing on the circuit experience. And I believe the circuit experience is even with the 911. All right, JCCR, clean or the Batman? Ronan, I love it. Great, great, fantastic name. Let's join that right away. Fantastic name. Cheers. Cheers, mate. I'll definitely cheers to that. Great name. All right. Load, and hopefully this doesn't mean that we're not going to get in. It's the symbol for Gran Turismo, but it almost looks more like a C and a T for connection trouble. It's not 11. The wife didn't unplug the internet on me. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Just keep on rolling. Well, sorry about this, folks. At least you can time out. I guess, Ronan, maybe we'll have to do a little sacrifice here. Since I can't get into yours right off, I'll quickly load up. I'll throw on best template here. It's all set up. If you can actually come join mine, I'm sorry. I know I asked for your help, and I asked you to set us all up. Create room, race for real. Sure, Red Bull, why not? And now hopefully everyone can get into mine easily. Okay, so I was worried maybe I just wasn't getting into anything. Check your tires, folks. Car settings. Might as well be on the softs. Get a practice lap in. And at the end of this lap, we won't be down and ready to race. And let me know what race you'd like. We'll start with Red Bull, but throw out a race. And I think it was it Ronan or Knight Rider Jim asking for Spa last week? And that was the race I never got to. I tried to the last night before I was sick. Sorry, folks. I normally always do Monday to Friday for racing and lobbies. 1 to 2 main races in the online high stakes racing, and then racing YouTubers versus subscribers. But I lost my throat, or voice, a good part of my voice, Friday. Had a little bit of a fever, cold hands, cold nose, which I never have. And I spent a good part of the weekend, well, the whole weekend, going to bed as early as I possibly could and sleeping in as much. And actually took today off. I did a lot of extra hours on Friday. Ended up working about an extra 6 hours because I did the day with no lunch, no supper. And went from 9 until 9 p.m. So 12 hours there, but with no lunch, no supper. I was spent. Just didn't have the voice. Ooh, Team X Hard Ski. Oh. Oh, you can? Wow, okay, you can power through that entire section. That's wild. So for the last turn, you can be on the outside and speed through, like pedal down through it. Go through there in the 80s. All right, I think I'll do a half lap here. And there is the half lap. All right, let's see who we've got here. Oh, we got JCCR Ronan in what sounds like the AMG, and it is the AMG. We've got Jay Stravaderis in the pits, Team H Hardski in a Smarties 911 for the Smarty. We've got my Porsche 911 from the JCCR Racing team. We got Beely Fast Miss, JCCR Jay Rizio, the legend himself, and the other legend, Ronan. Those two always working for the top. They are generally the fastest, and we'll just have to hope that Juicy something or another and just hits that, picks his car or her car and hits that check button. All right, we're ready to go. Let's get this going. Oh, and I guess we're waiting for Dappy. Dappy, I want to get this race started, my friend. I'm sorry. Give you 5 more seconds. Sorry about this. And start race. Let's put the pedal to the metal and get down to it. 10 to max 12, I think, is the right number of cars for Red Bull. Otherwise it's just a battleground. Ends up being Call of Duty, but this is called JCCR Racing Clean or Kick. I love Ronan's JCCR Race Clean or Batman. It's fantastic. You know, we can't talk to each other, so we can definitely say so-and-so's causing trouble. Go Batman. Oh, I think Fast Miss is running a Mountain Dew skin, if I'm not mistaken. A little soda birth control there. We had one go off track from over rotation. Thank you, Superduvis, for the GL. I'm in 5th, so if I end up in 1st, we'll call that a good licking. We'll see if this car keeps on ticking after we give it a good licking. Oh, I think I just gave Fast Miss a bit of a nitrous shot right there. It is the Mountain Dew car. Mountain Dew, it was my favorite beverage, soda beverage as a child. Probably followed by Dr. Pepper when cold with a lot of ice, and Crush, Orange Crush, followed by Grape Crush. Man, was soda ever so good as a kid? As an adult, knowing better, I have definitely given up soda and pretty much all sugar at that. Oof. Going through at 62 when you should be going through at 82. Somewhat embarrassing. But now I know what I need to do to catch up to Mr. or Mrs. Juicy Oozy up there. What a name! Alright, we're 2.4 seconds behind, but 4.6 seconds ahead. So we're in a nice little position to be using up the whole track. No defensive maneuvers required. Almost turned that into a lawn cart or a lawn boy. right, let's see if we can close up that 2.7 second gap between us and third. Let's see if we can get onto podium. A few more times around that turn. Turn 2 on Red Bull is often a section of the track where people give a little bit of throttle a little too early and spin right into the wall. JCCR Ronan picking up a 130.4. Quick driving, good job. Excellent lap time. And we've got a 131.6. I'm 1.2 seconds faster, slower than the ultra fast JCCR Ronan. Kinda happy about that. In itself, even though 1.2 seconds is a huge difference, 1.24 seconds to be more precise. It's a huge difference, but Ronan is an incredible driver. So I'm gonna take it as I'm gonna pat myself on the back for that one. And third just continues to drive fast and increase that gap we've got going. And I missed the apex there, so that was the slowest way around that turn other than going into the gravel. Who's way at the top, has eaten some gravel. Last lap, let's see how this shakes out. Can we get into the 130 territory? Let's find out. Filmless GT, thank you so much. Very kind of you. And right there, that's the spot that a lot of racers will add in a little too much throttle, a little too early, and just spin it right out into the wall. The wall is just ready to receive you. I thought I was set up properly there, but I was not. Super Duper Tom, I can totally relate with you. Often eating dinner around 8:30 at night, and it often being the second meal of the day. Oh, JCCRJ Rizio picking up a 129.6. Fantastic. All right, let's see how this shook out. Well, we have the results right there. That's true. We don't get them here. But for me, up one position in fourth. Oh, let's see here. Exit out. Congratulations to Beely, JCCRJ, Rizio, Ronan, Juicy, Usi, And Jay Stradivarius. That was a good race. That seemed clean. Now let me know, first person to comment here, what race do we want? If not, I will be forced to pick one. Excuse me. Let's do, let's see here. What would be a good, always love a little Watkins Glen here. We'll do, the full course. Beely saying, I am a drifter. Yeah, in Spa I drifted a few times. And JCCR Ronan saying, God bless and peace be with you. Ray Brack at your brother. The Glen is nice. I find this kind of, dare I say, relaxing race. Uphill, downhill, back up a hill. Really just fantastic race. Let's see who we have up for racers. We got Juicy UC, who's going to be running a BMW. We've got Peely. And I'm running the 911. Peely here in the Peugeot. JCCR Ronan in the McLaren. Fantastic choice. I like the McLaren quite a bit. All right, 9 racers. That is perfect. Let's start this race up. I like to be between 8 and 12. Oh, and we lost Pantera. Oh, I'm sorry. Well, 8 is still a good number. I can't back out at this point because then I'll just be watching you all race and I won't be a part of it. I'm sorry, folks. It is a weird thing. I was sick Friday, and Saturday I had trouble getting out of bed, even though I went to bed right when I got home from work. And Saturday, going to bed like 2 hours earlier than usual, sleeping an extra hour. Sunday, to bed 2.5 hours earlier, 3 hours earlier than usual. Waking up. Jeez, I woke up this morning at 8:30. Extra 2 hours more than usual, so I slept for about an extra 4 hours, and I'm still tired. I still don't feel myself. So I'll chill in at last place, I guess, for a little while. Love the back window slant. Audi R8. The Audis in general, beautiful vehicles. Can't think of an ugly Audi. I can recover from this, even though these are excellent drivers. Christopher Bieber, I do the dailies at the beginning of my live, which is at 9:30 Eastern Time. So I actually did off camera, did one lap only, and picked up a 2:23.9 at Spa. Now running at 2:22 something or another. So I went back and did a practice lap after the race. So I started actually first for the qualifying and finished in 4th, but still, that is good. We're going to be moving up. I think if we race Spa enough this week, we will move into the B class. I'd say we're just 10 races from the B class, and we'll probably get that in this week. but I still choose to race YouTubers and versus the subscribers because, well, I really like racing with the community. Hey, Christopher Bieber, fantastic. You got a victory on the third race. I love it when the community comes in, talks about how they're doing, talks cars, talks track. I want to know how you're all doing in the races, what cars you're using, how it's going, if you find the races broken or if they've got the rules for penalties up, running well enough to get people to behave a little. No, right on, Christopher Bieber. We're running the same time for now. I'm sure you're going to lower that. Oh, boy. I'm going to do the Lawn Boy Pass. The Lawn Boy Pass! That means like the empty Bud can is flying out of the John Deere cup holder. I always thought that was weird. My John Deere lawn tractor on the farm had a beer cup, a beer holder, like a beer slot. Then the father-in-law was like, you know, you can put cans of other things into that. I'm like, well, what other things would you put? He's like, you know, some people drink Coke or Pepsi or some other soft drink. And I was just like, oh, okay, I guess this reflects poorly on me. And he's like, yeah. He's like, just, you can have a beer at the end of the day after the job's done, not while doing the job. No, I personally didn't see Led's lap guide this week, but they are extremely helpful, and he has them every week, which is great. Quickly get into third, back on the throttle, and get it back into fourth. Oh, I guess third for rotation. A little Watkins Glen experimentation. We'll call this college time, I guess. I went through some wild experimentation in college and university. Horrible experimentation, the stuff that you regret your entire life. So think twice before you try anything and everything just because you're in college and university. Experimented with being a mental socialist, which means I was a little mental. But I'm on a good path now. Easy to be believe in communism or socialism before you've picked up enough historical context. But then when you do pick up some historical context, well, then your perspective changes. We did a thing! We came up from last. Tejni has a fantastic YouTube channel. I hope everyone's checked it out and given him a like or a subscribe. I saw his name pop up here, so I'm from someone else. So I'm thinking maybe you're saying we should watch his lap guide this week. If he's got one, let me know. I'll check it out because I find him quite entertaining. And it's a good growth potential, a good learning environment. All right, let's see here. Oh, fantastic, Super Doofus. Good call. Yeah, using the Ghost is a great way to see where we're losing time, where we need to be. Oh, Christopher Bieber. Yeah, no, of course. We're not racing in cockpit view. It's no one else who's fast is doing it. But I'm not so worried about being fast. I don't mind being lieutenant slow here. I just like to race it the real way. Go, not gonna, don't know why the term go bareback would be the term. I guess you know, it's the camera view with your back to the seat. It's your bare back on the seat. So that we'll call it the bareback view because I hate that. I'm not a huge fan of the term cockpit. You'd think they could, maybe call it steering wheel view or in-car view. I don't know why they have to sneak the word cockpit in there. All right, let's see here. What race are we going to go? Spit it out, folks. Throw one at me. Try to get it in before I picked one. Maguire could be a great one. Daytona is a great one. Dragon Trail with the Death Chicken is a lot of fun too. Suzuka. There's always Suzuka. Haven't raced Sardinia in a really long time. Monza. Okay, I'm going to throw on Monza. I actually loathe Monza. Not a fan, but I did say I'd pick the next one up. So I'm going to... Gotta keep my word here. Let's see if I can find it. Well, we'll Deep Forest Sorks. Oh, works. Okay, well, I'm on Deep Forest, Ronan. Let's do Deep Forest in honor of that beautiful German Shepherd you've got there as your background. Oh, what's wrong? I have an emergency. Okay. I'm sorry, folks. I have got an emergency. I'll see what's going on. All right, so my daughter has a 39.6 or 39.8 fever, so I'm going to be taking care of that, but I'm going to get the race started for everybody here, because I don't want anyone to miss out on the race. So, sorry folks, I won't be racing this one, but we'll put someone in charge. We'll race on Jay Rizzio here. I'm gonna be here. If I put myself in spectate mode, and we'll be following Jay Rizzio. And Jay Rizzio, if that bothers you, let me know. I can follow on someone else here. And then I'll just wrap up the show once we've figured out what's going on, whether we're going to go to the emergency room or not. Thank you very much, Knight Rider Jim. Much appreciated. So let's spectate here on. Let's find Jay Rizzio here. Good luck, folks. Enjoy the race. I'll be back at the end of the race to close it all up. Thanks for understanding, everybody. All right. Well, it looks that we picked the right horse to bet on. And did Super Doofus make it in? Well, we'll change the settings one last time. We'll do a quick little Daytona here. 3 laps at Daytona. Well, missed last race. Hope everything went well for everyone. I've got a few things to set up. Looks like we'll have a bit of a busy night. Thank you very much, Ronan. I gotta figure out what we're gonna do, if we're going to the emergency or not. For now, we're just gonna be on standby, but she has a fever of 39.6, and when I went up, she threw up, which wasn't the case earlier. Earlier, she seemed fine. We had a good, fun day, but I guess she's picked up probably whatever I had the last few days that was kicking me in the butt and took a bit of my throat away and made me awfully tired. But I guess I just came out of it a little luckier. I guess my immune system is a little bit better than a baby's. All right, let's get this race started. Last race of the night. I'll have one or two things to figure out. I'll let you all know how it's going tomorrow. And if ever tomorrow night I don't have a live going, that's because things aren't going so smoothly. Good old Daytona. Let's try to have a clean race and avoid the wall. It's not NASCAR where they say rubbing is racing. All right, let's start up from the back in 11. Yeah, Remy. I love my behind the steering wheel view. Or bareback to the seat view. For a cleaner name than cockpit view. Oh, tried to go on the inside, but no space was left to steal. Oh. A little rough up ahead. Hopefully no one lays off the throttle here, because I'm not going to. Castelli might need to get the kick. Or the Batman. Went real wide there to avoid driving into anyone. Castelli already got his one Batman warning. We'll see how he drives now, see if he's pushing on anyone, because he really seemed to be hitting Beely on the straightaways. Ooh, nice pass from the Audi 02201. Big old hit while he was coming back on the track. That was Castelli again. That given the warning shot to earlier after he was given a good old kind of a pounding to Beely at the start of the race. I'm sorry. Oh no. Sorry about that. 0202. A turn of a series of bad luck. Bad luck that I bumped into you, but then bad luck that there's a car in the middle of the track, and you slammed into it, and then we all slammed together, so a pile-up. Sorry about that, 02201. AMS2 with the 155.9. Solid work, solid lap. Again, too late on the braking. Let's see if we can clean pass 9th position. Braking, not enough braking, but a little braking right at the yellow, and I got lucky. We didn't. We're racing on stability control too, so it's pretty rare that going too hard on the throttle will take you off track. It will, but you really have to really have to pedal down. But very easy to do so when racing with no stability control. Oh, I think we're gonna pick up one more spot. Can we catch that BMW Z4? Oh, Beltran, we're coming in. And we picked it up, despite the violence. All right, 8th position. We're up 1, and that's it for tonight. We'll be back tomorrow night. We're pretty darn sure we're gonna get podium if I'm not on tomorrow night for the live. I really want to. It's because something is not going so well with the family. We got to get back to the baby with the fever. Was not the case when I started gaming. Otherwise, I wouldn't have done the live tonight. But wish me luck for those that pray. Pray for us. Godspeed, everybody. God bless. Thank you so much. Blessed to have you all following along, racing along. Thank you so much. Let's get back tomorrow night to talking cars, talking track, and getting faster together. The goal is to learn and grow together, and I'm happy that we're doing so as a group. Perseverance, discipline, they'll make us successful in whatever we endeavor in life. Godspeed, everybody. Thank you for being in this fine evening.